Hello, I'm artist Joshua Hughes and co-founder of Campfire. I'm here to show you step by step how to mint your first collection on Campfire through our one-of-one contracts. These are not lazy mint contracts. You actually get your own contract, and we can go into details about that in a later video. But this is just going to be the step-by-step process for you to be able to get your work on the blockchain. All right, so the first step, after you've connected your wallet, you can go to the sign in to view. It's going to prompt you to go ahead and sign in via signature. After you get that done, you have a couple of options here that go through a number of different types of menus that you have on Campfire. Today we're going to be looking at My Art. When you click on My Art, it's going to show if you've made some collections. If not, it is going to prompt you to make a new collection right here, or if you already have one, you can click on this button. When you click on that button, first we need a name for this new collection. This new collection is going to be named Things and More. And we're going to just title it for the symbol TM. This is, it's something that you might want to do is just have this stuff written down on a separate Word doc so you got it all spelled out correctly or what have you. But this one is going to be a series of 10 illustrations. If I could spell correctly today, that would be lovely. And created by artist Josh Hughes. This description can be quite long. You can have a whole artist statement about your work right here. And if you're an artist out there, a traditional artist that might be familiar with gallery shows, the name of the piece is a lot like a gallery show, solo show title. So it's going to allow people to know what all is in the show. And then the description is your like full gallery show card, right? So you might have like a paragraph there about, you know, this is some work about the epistemological response to external stimuli experienced in the human condition, to make it really vague. But that is one thing. Then after that, you have your royalties section. In this, you can punch in any number of percents of royalties. Royalties come back to the artist in later secondary sales. This is not unlike the film industry specifically. So like when Brad Pitt makes a movie, he gets royalties on every subsequent like DVD sale, or it's been on syndicate television, those types of things. It really kind of like it evens play and feel for the visual artists, independent creators, and that's what is such a lovely addition to Campfires, that we are going to maintain those royalties. After that, you can press create collection, which is going to deploy the contract. And we're going to wait for confirmation over here. It's going to call the gas station, basically saying how much the transaction is going to cost to get it onto the Avalanche blockchain. I'm going to go through and press confirm. After I press confirm, it's going to take a second as that the contract is being created and being deployed onto the network. As we're sitting here talking about that, and the very next thing that opens up is the next window that allows you to create your first one-of-one. And so, here we go. All right, so this first thing is going to be a tire, because we're tired of not being able to have a system that's really easy to mint our one-of-ones. And I'm talking about this system is super ridiculously easy. I use it all the time. It's not unlike uploading a YouTube video or posting on Instagram. And so, our next thing is that we need to name this thing. We're going to say this is a tire. It is something. Let's say this is the middle of the creative process here. This is a tire. We're not trying to invent the wheel here. I want to say, you know, a lot of folks think that this is like some very code labor intensive thing, but here at Campfire, we made it super easy for independent creators to make some stuff. So once you have your description of the NFT, this is like your artist statement about the specific work that you're making. You can click through and press next. That's going to save these details into a draft. Then after that, we have our NFT assets here. We're going to choose a file. We're going to, I just saved it into Cuddle Bits. And we have an image of a tire I drew today. So we're bringing up that tire file. And I'm not talking about one that you would use to change, where there's going to be a lot of tire jokes. Not one that you would use to put on a patch on a bicycle tire. We're talking about this specific tile file right here. As we're waiting for that to upload, it's you know, you want to have like a file that's smaller than 100 megabytes. PNGs work really well. We do have a number of options here to include animations and music. And we're going to have this little prompt right here that says that our image has been uploaded and is ready to go. And then we have a little thumbnail right there. Next, we go to the metadata. And we can see our image over here. So as we fill it out, we can say tire yellow and red. And then if we press enter or add another trait, it'll drop us down to another field that we can fill out for attributes or traits. These attributes and traits are searchable on Campfire by keyword. So if you are making a much larger collection, it allows people to go, oh, well, I'd like to have a blue tire or one with a whatever background. And then we're going to just say background is blue and light tan. I like title case in my stuff. You can pretty much fill out these fields with whatever you'd like. And then after we have that all ready to go, we can go on to save and next. And it gives us the options. We can review here. We can go back through these tabs if we need to change our details. Like I'm going to proofread this. This is a tire. We are not trying to invent the wheel here because we're not. And then we can change the assets, like if we wanted to change the image, or we could go back to the metadata and actually change a few of the attributes. But I think this one is good and it's ready to go. We're going to press mint, and after we press mint, we're going to get a prompt right quick to deploy this specific NFT into that contract. Because this is not a lazy mint, you do have to pay gas each time. But there are certain advantages to this, which include, you know, it's not your work next to another person's work, next to another person's work, next to another person's work, like let's say on OpenSea or something like that. This allows you like the ultimate ability to use these NFTs to reward holders, to engage with them in discourse, to even reach out to them much later. It's something that's super, super cool about NFTs specifically, is that we are able to reach out to collectors post secondary sale, tertiary sale, or what have you, and we can say thank you via, you know, giving them more art, or in some special cases, you know, throwing in real life parties. All right, the next thing is that we need to sync it to our decentralized actual file hosting service, which we're just going to press sync there. It's going to take just a second. It's going to move from Campfire to a decentralized service. And then finally, we're going to sync to ALF, which is a platform we use here on Campfire for another way to you know, keep your NFTs safe, or the images and things. And we see that it's synced to ALF, and we're going to view this NFT. Right now, Campfire is indexing this NFT, and it's going to populate here. We can see that we have both yellow and red for the tire color background. The description is up here at the top, and we have our actual tire that has been minted. All right, folks, that was a super fast little tutorial of how to get things minted on Campfire. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing your collections. Don't miss Flash Auction Friday. Come by and show these pieces off. I would love to chat with you about them. Until next time, keep the fire lit